Alright, hey, how's it going? I'm Josh from 91 Tech, and I think we're good to go here. I think we're going. Hold on, let me turn off one thing. There we go, we're live. Can everyone hear me okay? Get that going here. Yes, Josh turned into a dog. You got me. Maybe turn up your mic. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna, okay, this is just gonna be for like 1 second. I'm gonna turn something here. Okay, see? 1 second. All right, let me turn up my audio a little bit, or it is pretty high. I just turned off my air conditioner. I forgot to, so it's a portable one and it's right in here. It's very loud. Is this turning it up or lower? Lower, 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 lower. That's going up. Yeah. Okay. Okay. How's that? Anything? Is that better? Is that pretty good? Luckily, it's not too hot today. It's been hot lately, man. Holy moly. Okay. Good. 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 There's a lot of noise in the background. That should be fixed. That should be fixed. It may still happen because I live in an apartment, so it happens. But turn that down again a bit. I don't want to be clipping. So yeah, hey, how's it going? I'm Josh from 91 Tech. This is Cola from 91 Tech. She's right here with me. She wanted to come up, by the way. I didn't actually bring her up here. She just wanted to be up. It was kind of annoying preparing this thing with her, but you know, she's cute enough that I let her get away with it. Hot in Canada? Impossible. I know, right? Welcome to Vancouver. I'm not in Vancouver, I'm just outside of it. If I start clipping, let me know, because it looks like I'm clipping, but I know last stream was too quiet, so I don't want to do that again. Okay, let's see here. Yes, good, good, good. Well, yeah, so today, nothing too big planned. That is AirPower there. Hopefully, a lot of you probably saw yesterday I opened up memberships for the first time, so that's super exciting. I've been wanting to do it for a while. I really hate asking people for money, and so that's why I've never done a Patreon or anything like that, but I felt like it made a lot of sense for the channel, and it's also a good way for me to be kind of forced to interact with you guys more, to do more streams and things, because if people are going to pay me, you know, for a service, I want to provide that, and so it kind of makes me morally have to actually do stuff. But yeah, there should be some emotes there for the few people who have signed up already, and then feel free to do so if you want to. $3 or $5 a month, but obviously don't have to. So anyways, just hopefully it'll help, because like some videos, recently I did that iPod mini video, which I really liked. I think it was one of my better videos, but it also kind of tanked in views. Got like 20,000 views, which probably made me like $50, no joke. So, you know, like it can be like that. Still, there's distortion. Just keep me in tune with the audio here, guys. Anyways, what do you think of the iPad 2 in 2023? Yeah, so I'll start by we'll just do some questions and kind of get used to talking here, because it's been a while since I've done this, and it is weird talking to 40 of you already. Whew, not bad. Okay. What do you think of the iPad 2 in 2023? Geez, good luck using it. Actually, you know what? My little brother does. He's 6, and I think he uses it still for Netflix, like kids' Netflix. So, you know, that's not so bad. I think for things like that, streaming video, maybe old games would be fine, but I wouldn't want to use one. The battery life is really good on it, though. Like, shockingly good, considering it's 12 years old. What is your favorite iPhone? I've done iPhone tier lists. I think probably iPhone 10. Excited about LTX? Yeah, I'm going to be at LTX. Am I still clipping? It looks like I'm clipping. I am going to be at LTX probably. I mean, I didn't realize they were going to put me on their featured creators list, but I am on there, so I guess I have to go now. Hello from Russia. Hello. Welcome. That's not really Russian, is it? That's German. Welcome. Is your name Vladimir? No, Roylev. Okay. I feel like everyone from Russia is always named Vladimir or Dmitry, and that is not just like stereotyping at all. iPod socks, yes. 10 p.m., but I will never miss a 91 tech stream. Love you. Your YouTube revenue going down. Ever since I did the AirPower video last year, it did really well. Hit 400,000 views in 10 days, and then since that, all my views have tanked. I suspect they blacklisted me because it hasn't done any more views. I have zero evidence for that, but I genuinely suspect that somebody at YouTube saw I was showing off a prototype, was like, I don't know about that. They blacklisted me. Again, zero evidence, but since then, if you look at my views, like, they've been bad, like real bad, compared to before. Any tips for a new tech reviewer? Consistency. Make videos. I'm really good at that myself. No, especially when you're starting out and don't have a base, the more videos you make, the more odds somebody's going to find it. If you stay consistent with your style, your tone, themes in your videos, then more people will stick around to watch them, hopefully. And don't, iPhones and cameras these days on smartphones are so good, you can use that. You don't need a fancy camera yet. So there's a few for you, but consistency. Do you think Apple is dying? They haven't innovated in a long time. No, not at all. I don't think they're dying. I don't know. Right now is a very exciting time for the tech industry. I think Apple needs to implement more AI stuff to stay ahead of the game, which they're doing now with the whole voice AI thing, which is super cool. But I don't think they're dying, especially once those AR glasses come out, if they ever come out. Worst iPad is the iPad 3? Yeah, easy. What do you think of the original Nintendo DS in 2023? Pretty awesome. I mean, if you mean the original, like the really big one, that thing is a clunker. I don't own one, but I've like held it, and it is big and chunky, and but it still plays games from like pretty recently, all things considered. Just the fact though that like DS games from 2005 play on a console from just a few years back with like the 2DS and 3DS they were still selling before they discontinued it. Just DS in general has held up really well, and I think that's why they're so expensive on eBay and stuff. Same with the PS Vita, although there's not nearly as many games. It's just more, it's like a smaller Switch, kind of. Probably not that far off in power either. Any opinions on Hackintosh? Just switched from the privacy nightmare that is Windows 10 to a nicer and smoother macOS Ventura. I mean, Hackintoshing, if you can do it, is really cool. I'm not sure what the legal ramifications are. I've Hackintoshed, and for me, everything had worked except for video editing, which is what I wanted to do. I wanted to use like Final Cut. Sorry, I'm bumping the mic. So, that for whatever reason, my GPU wasn't, and it was an AMD GPU too, I think. So it should have been okay, but it wasn't. It was like an RX 580, but it was giving me issues. So I don't know. But that was quite a few years back. Hackintoshing is very cool. Generally, I wouldn't recommend it unless you really know what you're doing, just to be safe. Watch your videos all the while. Nice meeting you. Nice meeting you too, Neely. Hopefully I'm saying your name right. Neely? Yeah. Nice to meet you. I feel like a teacher reading off like a roll call attendance or whatever. Is iPhone 12 worth it in 2023 for around $350? Well, Apple sells it for what? Not 500, right? No, that's no, they don't sell the 12 mini. Apple sells it for $600. So $350 off the top of my head sounds like a pretty typical used price. I'd imagine you could find it for $300, but I'm not sure. I haven't checked in a while. What do you think the new iPhone 15 will look like? Probably like the 14 Pro, but with the slightly higher number on it. Yeah, I doubt they're going to change too much design-wise within just a year, but I'm not too up-to-date on the rumors, to be honest. Do you think Siri should use AI? I think you need to look up what Siri is. She's just a really bad AI. She's not a learning language model, though. That's at least I don't think so. That's a lot different, and I think what they're going to do is probably start to implement all that. My guess, knowing Apple, they're just going to come out suddenly at some point with like a fully local language learning model, because right now the big issue is everything, if you're using ChatGPT, everything goes to ChatGPT. It goes to OpenAI, who are doing who knows what they're doing with your data, right? So if you could have it on your own machine, then that would be cool. And that stuff exists, but it's way worse than OpenAI stuff. So I could see Apple just hitting us with like, is it large language model? My bad. Apple hitting us with like a super sick local large language model. Blah. Should I join channel membership? Yes, obviously, so you can use emojis. Hold on, I want to use a couple emojis. See, look at all these emojis. So I think I'm gonna be able to add more, but it was like you need like a few members first, so I couldn't do it before I implemented the memberships. So hopefully within even by the end of the weekend, if we have enough, I'll be able to do it. Too broke for a membership. That's totally fine, man. Totally understand. You know, if you don't want cola to eat, like, I'm just joking. No, $3 a month doesn't sound like a lot, but that stuff adds up. So I totally understand it, and it's always a pain to give your credit card information to websites. But it is a huge help, though. So for those of you who have done it, I already there's a few of you, very much appreciate it. You could post. Sorry. Best way to get in contact with me is this 981 Discord. Yes, and especially if you are a tier 2 member now, we're going to have I don't know what the status is on yet. We were implementing it, but within a few days probably it'll be up. An exclusive channel for tier 2 members. So right now I don't know if there's any tier 2s, which means it could just be you and me, which is really uncomfortable actually. I might need to rethink some of this. But anyway, yeah, no, that's how it's going to go. Josh, I scored an interview for British Best Buy today. Cool. You know, work at Best Buy. I like you to specify that it was British Best Buy. PS Vita in 2023. I love my Vita. I almost pulled it over here just to say I've been kind of playing it here and there lately again because I've been playing Persona 4 Golden on it. And yeah, no, it's awesome. I really want Sony to make another one because it's just... Man, it's just so small. It actually fits in your pocket. I've been playing Zelda mainly lately, but the Vita actually fits in your pocket, and it's great. What is Cola doing in the background? She's just sleeping right here. What's arguably your least favorite Apple product ever? Oh, that's a good question. What is my least favorite Apple product? Least favorite. I'm gonna come back to that one. I'm gonna table that. Your views on my AI of Snapchat. I think that's just ChatGPT with their own prompting, so nothing too crazy. I don't use Snapchat anymore, so but I've seen it. The Newton. Well, I mean, the Newton was at least really cool, right? Like it was innovative in the 90s, even though it wasn't under Jobs' headship, but still. And so I anything that's really conceptual like that, I find it hard to fault too much, although if you're going to charge a ton for it and it's just conceptual, like the first Galaxy Fold was a disaster because it scratched so easily and stuff like that. Like they should have waited till the Fold 2 because Fold 2 was pretty good. Speaking of which, someone asked about the Google Pixel Fold. I think it's ridiculous that they're charging $1,800 for it. I think they had a chance there to make it like, if it was the Pixel Fold was like $1,000, like that would sell like crazy. But for whatever reason, they insist on making these super expensive phones. It's like the Pixel 5a and all those do really well, but I highly doubt. I've met one person who has a Pixel 6, and it wasn't a Pixel 6 Pro either, I don't think, so, or whatever they have. What change do you see phone manufacturers will have to make to keep innovating and encouraging customers to keep buying, even waiting 3 to 4 years between upgrades? Yeah, that's a good question. Honestly, it's really hard to say at this point, because I think I said it in a recent video, but it's like, this point, it used to be that hardware had to catch up with software. So you had like iOS 7, which was too slow for the iPhone 4 and things. But now it's more like the software needs to catch up with the hardware, at least on Apple's side. And I know Snapdragons and stuff are really good too. But like the ARM chipsets are getting so darn good and the software just hasn't really changed. Even from the first iPhone, it still looks very similar. And Android's not that much different either. So I really don't know what they're going to do. I think either someone's gonna, that's what Steve Jobs was really good at, was coming up with something that no one had, maybe you thought of it, but it was like something everyone needed but didn't know they needed and didn't even know existed. Like smartphones, like a touchscreen phone, everyone had phones already. You could have been asking the same question before /07 about like, well, what's going to happen next with cell phones, because everyone already had them. But then it was like, Steve Jobs. I'm getting a text from my realtor. Why? I'm live on YouTube, man. What is he sending me? He just sent me a selfie of him and his wife at a bar. What is going on? Are you at a bar at noon? Hey, I think he must be texting the wrong number. Not even joking. My realtor from like when I bought my place 2 years ago, he reached out recently. It was like a spring cleaning article. He's a nice guy, Steve. Shout out. But I doubt he's ever watched anything of mine. What was I even saying? Oh yeah, phones. The thing is the next big thing. I think we just haven't seen it yet. We don't even know what it is. That one car guy, $1. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. Every little bit counts. It really does, and it's just super appreciated. I'd say the Pro 17, like the MacBook Pro 2017, the Air 18 is back for like your worst. Oh no! Should you buy a MacBook Pro 2017 or MacBook Air 2018? That's very specific. I'm probably gonna say a MacBook Pro, right? Like, I would try to get an M1 something or another though, if you can. That like, there's a big jump there. I feel like Tim's or 91 Tech membership. The ultimate question: why Tim's, man? Go somewhere good at least. Don't go to Timmy's. At least go somewhere good. Brief summary of your thoughts on the 14-inch MacBook Pro. Yeah, I bought it a year ago now. I don't have it here, but, well, it's across the condo. It's pretty great. I really like it. The battery life is fantastic. It's amazing. And it's very fast. It is good when I have used it for editing little bits. And also Xcode coding for some side stuff I do. And yeah, at least those have replaceable SSDs. The older Pros from 2017, do they have? Maybe. I don't know. I might be lost in the conversation here. This always happens. I gotta keep up. The iPlate, dinnerware you can surf the web while eating. Dinnerware you can surf the web while eating. I'd buy that. Reminds me when one of my teachers accidentally texted his realtor with Siri, switched to Android not too long after. Yeah, Siri is a pain. I've had to turn her off. Like, on my watch, I used to always, like, you flick your wrist back, right? And if you do it just right, you can push that little power button there. I guess you could probably put it on the other way. But if you do that, can I get it? Or is it off? I think I have it turned off. Yeah. Well, if you do that, though, you end up with... Oh, no, I just doxed him, didn't I? Damn it. Oh dear, we're gonna have to blur that. We're gonna have to blur that out in post. I'm gonna take my Apple Watch off now. It's fine. I mean, to be fair, it's just free advertising for him. He's a realtor, so I don't think there's anything out there. There's another notification I saw. What was that? Oh, it's just somebody on Instagram wants to send me a message. Oh no, it was to me. Okay. I guess he's... Oh, maybe he wants to get together. It has been a while. Sorry. All right. Sorry, Steve. He won't know. It's okay. But, yeah, though, if you're in the Fraser Valley, I guess. The 2017 Functions Pro had a replaceable SSD, but not the Touch Bar model. Huh. Today I learned. I actually didn't know that. Apparently my bit rate is too high. Are you guys getting some issues, or is it okay? I'm like double what YouTube recommends, apparently. So I'm at like 10,000, and they're like, oh, you should be at 4,500. Like, the folly of live streaming. Yeah, well, I do it once every like 2 years, so. Do a video on the PS Vita. You know, I actually was, I almost did one on the PS Vita, just trying to buy one, because, let me see here. Let me open eBay, because they're so expensive, and it's crazy, and I'd like to get an OLED model so I can do a proper review of all of them, as in the two, because I have the Slim, and I've had it for almost 10 years now, I guess. I love that thing, but like, I didn't even play it. I don't know. I've had phases where I played it a lot, and phases where I didn't, so it's kind of, I'm just going and switching my address to the US so that I can, view this properly, because it only shows... Yeah, there we go. Alright, is this gonna work, or is this... Let me make sure that I do this right, otherwise I'm gonna probably dock something else. Do something else nice and stupid. Okay, I think that's good. Hopefully. Okay. How does that look? Let's see. Okay. I think that's fine. Yeah. eBay. I'm not signed in or anything. This is a private tab, but Yeah, like look at this, $180 for, okay, these are sponsored. Wait, $92? Really? Oh, it's Japanese. I think they're region locked, aren't they? And it's got burn-in. Yeah, you'd have to replace the screen. That's probably quite common because these were... OLED was pretty new for 2011. Hindsight, I'm surprised they went to OLED and then switched to LCD. The Vita Slims probably aged better just because OLED does tend to get burn-in. Breathe easy. 3.6. Well, you can, yeah, the firmware doesn't matter anymore. You can get onto anything. That's right. I recently jailbroke my Vita, which is actually homebrew. You wouldn't call it jailbreaking, I guess. But yeah, these seem fairly reasonable, but but normally they're more around this price, which is like $200 for me. So it helps, I guess, that I'm looking on the US side, or international rather than Canada only. Because in Canada, there's always very limited selection and it tends to be expensive, so I have to either send it to my buddy down in the States, Space Sentinel, pick it up and then pay duty, or just pay the extra to get it shipped to here. I'm like 20 minutes away from the border, not even, so yeah, it's pretty nice. Bring Steve on stream. Yeah, so anyways, completely got off track there, but yeah, I would like to do a video on the PS Vita soon-ish. I actually almost did a video where I was going to get a world record speed run on the PS Vita, because there's a game that I like that nobody's sped run before, so I would be the first, at least the Vita version, like it's on PS3 and PS2, the Sly Cooper games. I was going to do the first one, and if you click on a listing, it might dox you. No, it's okay, this is a private, I'm not signed in. Josh has done enough doxing for one day. I'm sure I'll screw up again, don't worry. I'm gonna have to go back. You can remind me, Space, later. I'm gonna have to go back and blur that out. Not that anyone's gonna do anything. Like, just because you have his name doesn't mean you'll be able to find him too, because it's not really. It's probably a fairly common name. Buy a Japanese one. They are not region locked. Ah, good to know. Language unchangeable. Good, good. Thank you, United States 2099. You got the American flag. It's like straight up the US talking to me. Do you plan to buy the Steam Deck? Eventually. I'd like to eventually. I just don't really have too much expendable cash right now. I had to pay taxes recently. PS5 or Xbox One? Assuming you mean Series X, I still would say probably PS5 because exclusives. Sony is just destroying Microsoft and exclusives, and I don't think that's going to change anytime soon. But I believe you used a VPN. No, I just switched my postal code to the US side. I'm not too concerned. Like, it gives a generic of just the city I'm in, which is fine. But yeah, no, it's if I keep that though, I get less results because a lot of people don't ship to Canada. Where should I buy iPhones? Really want to collect them. eBay. You want to get an iPhone 5 in black? eBay. If you're in North America, eBay. If you're not, I don't know. I would assume eBay is pretty big in Europe, I think, but I'm not sure about Eastern countries, and I'm not sure about a lot, actually. We need a follow-up to the AirPods Max. I never bought the AirPods Max. Like the headphones? I never bought those. So I don't think you're going to get a follow-up. I have AirPods Pros, but I lost the case for them. I have the buds, but I don't know where the case went. So I ended up buying AirPods 3, which fit my ears a bit better anyway. I prefer it over the silicone tips, and that's what's back there. And I like those a lot. What's your opinion on a $79 ThinkPad? It's got to be awful, right? like the laptop, the ThinkPad, a Lenovo. I don't think it's going to be very good. If you put an SSD in it, like almost anything could be somewhat usable if it's got at least a dual core. But apparently somebody's asked a question a lot, but I can't. If I miss you, I apologize. Things move quick, so only way to do that is super chat, I'm afraid. I've been talking to my YouTube partner that I got right after I got hacked. Lucky me, right? And he's been like pushing me to do streams and stuff and memberships and stuff like that. He's a great guy, but you know, it's his job to push me to do these things. And so he's like, you gotta always ask for super chats and things. And it's like, just bring it up all the time. And like, you know, tell people that they should super chat. And it's just like, people don't like being told to give people money. That's why I like hesitated so long in the memberships, but I did think it was a good idea. Go on a rant about C11. Oh, don't get me started on C11, man. Look up. Well, actually, the problem with looking up C11 is that all the media is in favor of it because they're all owned by the big corporations. And okay, now I'm sounding like a conspiracy theorist, but it's a real thing. I mean, look at Linus talked about it on their podcast. You could look at that. But basically, they've ended free speech in Canada. Yay! Canada can control YouTube recommendations and things now. It'll probably take them a little while before they start doing it, but it was like at the Congress hearing or whatever it was, the Senate, whatever, all the people on the party side that was arguing against it were like creators and YouTubers, Instagram creators, whatever. And then on the other side, which is the current ruling party, the Liberal Party, Trudeau's party, and the NDP. Hello, Auntie. What? Hi, Josh. It's your auntie. Oh, hi, Aunt. I don't know if I should say your name or not. Hi, Aunt C. I was like, what is going on? Hi, Aunt C. Yeah, well, welcome. But yeah, C11, basically, it was like one side is all corporations like Bell, Rogers, TELUS. Canada has the worst. I think we've got the highest cost of living prices, but like for phones and stuff, we have the worst deals for everything because of these companies. Legacy Media, CBCs, all these. And then on the other side was like individual creators. And it's like, geez, I wonder which side we should be in favor of. And guess which side won, because they have the ruling party. And that would be the Liberals. So good for them. Not so much. Now they can control recommendations on every social media platform. So that's scary. So like, they'll probably push a lot of ads, I'd imagine, Rogers and stuff. Love your videos. I've been watching for 3 years. For your opinions on old tech and the new stuff. Honestly, one of my favorite YouTubers. Thank you so much, Harry. Harry Paul. Really appreciate it. Oh, that's great. Yeah, no, it's always fun to see those because it's hard to believe it's 3 years ago. It's 2020, so I'd already been doing it for 3 years, which is like weird. Hey, Josh, I want to talk about the Super Game Boy. I actually saved a Super Game Boy that was essentially listed as junk on eBay. It's a testament to how well made the Game Boy is. Yeah, those old. I have like an original Game Boy. Those old things were. What's a Super Game Boy? Are those different? It's not like is that like a Super Famicom, like Super NES and stuff? Oh, wait. Do you mean the things that you would stick in the SNES, the cartridges? Oh, yeah, these were cool. I've seen these before. I've never, not in person. But I've heard of them, where you can basically play Game Boy games on your SNES. If that's what you mean, that's really cool. As for the actual Game Boys themselves, those things are units. Like, they are built. They're thick plastic. You're not going to break them. Or at least it'd be a real struggle to. The only thing is they go through battery. Battery's pretty quick as well. But otherwise... Who is Jammu Kashmir? Jammu Kashmir? What am I seeing here? Turn on your... What is going on, guys? some of these things don't make any sense. Look up C11 on the Globe and Mail. They're a little bit less biased towards it. Yeah, there's not a lot. Like, they're literally... Trudeau shut down debate. He just... Well, for one thing, the Senate took it and was like, okay, this is... crazy, so let's make it so it only affects the corporations and not individuals. So individual creators like me wouldn't be affected. And Liberal Party was like, right, yeah, that's a good recommendation. We're not going to do that, even though they say that's who they want to affect, is not the individuals. I think. I mean, maybe that's probably what they're saying. I might say something wrong. I should be careful. But anyways, no, they're going to get me ranting again about C11. It's just crazy. It's just crazy that like this stuff just happens and people just kind of let it happen. And there's not really anything I can do. Not a lot anyone could do. I mean, I could talk about it, whine about it more, but it's Canada, so... oh well. Oh well. It's one of those things. Hopefully it's not going to be too bad. If they do what they say they want to do with it, it'll be okay. But, don't forget power swings, right? So next party has power. They might do something bad with it. Hey, thank you, Aiden. $2. It is hard to find an iPhone 5 on iOS 6. Or is it hard? Yes, probably. Asterisks, because I got that brand new one not that long ago for not that much money. So if you keep your eyes open, you can definitely find it. You're going to pay extra if you look up one on iOS 6. The trick is to look up iPhone 5, look at like newly listed and stuff, and just scroll through the regular postings, because sometimes someone will post it and they won't realize that they've never updated. Like, they just don't understand phones. That's how I got my first one for real cheap. So, but yeah, thank you for the super chat. Much appreciated. Remember the Game Boy that survived a bomb in the Gulf War? Did it? That's awesome. Turn on your blue iMac in the background. So I would, but I don't. It's not plugged in, and besides that, the hard drive in it is so loud. It is probably, it's not as loud as my air conditioner, but it's really loud. I could probably, I had a video planned where I was going to tear out the old hard drive and put an SSD in, which is super, like, it can't, with a IDE adapter, SATA to IDE, so like it can't utilize that speed hardly, but it would be silent at least. It would at least be silent, which would be nice. You can get an iOS 6 running iPhone 5 with Cool Booter. Yeah, you've been able to do that for a long time. Cool Booter's cool, but it's not the same experience unless because it's dual booting, right? You got a $79 refurbished ThinkPad. If it's got an SSD in it, it's probably, it's probably pretty decent for the basics, I'd imagine. A lot of computers that are really old even can be shockingly usable with an SSD. That is the biggest thing. Do you use your AirPower often or just every once in a while? So it was with Apple Demo, who's another YouTuber, that we went in on this whole project together. And yeah, so there's AirPower there. Should I put... maybe I should stick AirPower in the title here. AirPower Live, AirPower Working, 91 Tech Live. There we go. Let's get some clickbait. Or maybe I should write Apple AirPower, Apple, oops, Azable. Oh my gosh, Cola, she's on my hands while I'm trying to type. It's just laying there. See, there she is. Apple AirPower prototype working. Or working prototype. How about that? So I was going to show it to you guys to show that it is in fact working. That was the plan. I did a video that was members only, so you can check it out right now if you're a member. So we're not going to go as in depth because I wanted to keep it members only. Just, I don't know, just to give them something. Because it's not a big deal. I'm not doing a video on it, but it actually does work. You use it. I don't use it, no, because if it broke, that would be bad. And we haven't tried it with more than 2 devices at once, but it will charge 2 devices at once. Pretty okay. It's intermittent. It's a bit buggy or something. Like, it'll just, like, turn off randomly. Ludopus, thank you, man. $2.79. Okay, that must be, like, US $2 or something. Thank you. Much appreciated. Here's Cola saying hi. Thank you. She gets to eat tonight just because of you. I'm psycho. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna set that up, I think. Where do you think I could get some old tech to add to my collection? eBay, thrift stores. If you want junk, yeah. Thrift stores. That's probably the way to go. You can find lots of stuff there. I mean, you could get really lucky and find something good. Get really unlucky and find something bad. Do you plan to get an Apple VR headset? Maybe, if they seem pretty good once they eventually come out. I'm going to switch this to the break time, or that's what I have it labeled as, is that background noise is an ice machine, by the way. But I'm going to switch this for a second, plug this AirPower in, and just show it working. So 1 second here. All right. Yeah, that was a raccoon, by the way. I don't know how far we got into that video, but it's got a whole bunch of old clips from weird things. Anyway, so there's AirPods there. You can't see the light anymore, but they were charging. Hold on, let me try to do this as awkwardly as possible. No way, it died already. Come on. There we go. See the orange light? Yeah, that's the orange light. iPhone 10. Again, there's a full video on members only. So you guys are only getting a little peek at it here. Not the whole thing. Here we go. Ready? Ready? This is an old iPhone 10. Did you hear that? There it is. You see the little charging icon? Yeah. We're gonna zoom in on this. Hold on. Enhance. Enhance. Where's AI when you need it? Enhance. Enhance more. This is all you get. This is because you're not a member. Oh, I forgot about this stupid bug I get with this like zoomed in thing. I don't know. This happens on the iOS 11. It's so annoying. But anyways, oops. All right. It's all good. Plug it in or put it on the thing. There you go. Working. Yeah. So it actually just works. And generally, it should just work with those two. If I try to, you know what, while we're here, let's, I'll stick my iPhone 14 Pro on there and see if it kills it. It seems to like work for a minute and then it'll just die with my iPhone 14 Pro. Let me do not disturb this so I don't end up doxing anyone else. Okay, iPhone 14 Pro, please work. Come on. Oh, you know what? No, I killed it. I killed it. Okay. So what happens is sometimes when I take the AirPods off, it just stops working. So if I just unplug, plug back in, should just turn on. See? There we go. And it's so awkward with the huge camera bump. Come on, dude. Oh, that one. Okay. Let me keep this. It does work. It's just sometimes inconsistent. Here we go. Come on. I did not prepare for this very well, did I? Is it working right now? Or do I need to redo this again? Okay. It might not work right now. Hello. It's like the most awkward view of me ever. Okay. And it's going to work. No, it's not. You can see it died. Okay, I give up. that's enough for now. I gotta unplug it. It does work though. It's just sketchy. That's all. So I'm not exactly sure. I think it might be the power draw because I think the 14 Pro draws a lot more power than the 10 does. Because the 10 they used to be more limited. Now I gotta just slowly, unawkwardly resume this. There we go. Anyway, it works though. You've turned on screen loop. No doxing, Josh. He killed it. No, it does work though. Yeah, no, it just turns off on its own a lot. That's all. So, yeah. So it works. It's really cool. So we have coil 0 and coil 21 turned on. And it just works. Now, it doesn't work with Apple Watch, but it works with Qi. So I could probably charge an Android with it. I guess I haven't tried. I'd be curious to see, I said this in the members only video, I would be very curious to see if you could charge more than 3 devices, because I've only tried with 2. You know, we're being careful because these things could overheat or any number of issues. We don't want the prototype to die because there's, as far as I know, this is the best working one in the world. I don't know if any actually work better than that, to do 2 devices at once. But it is a prototype, so it might not have a limitation if they're low power drawing things. Could it do 4 devices at once with 4 coils on? I don't know. I kind of doubt it, but they might not have that built in. You gotta buy the AirPower Plus subscription for it to work. It's like Apple Arcade and all this. Yes, that is too real, man. Too real. It got me. All right. Oh, somebody outside is excited. Oh, it's getting warm now. I'm actually starting to sweat a little bit. My forehead's been shiny this whole time because of the stupid LED, but like, make my forehead a little less shiny there. Oh, now I look different. Oh, Michael Deitch, thank you. Oh, that's I said that wrong. Michael Deitch. Hugely appreciate it. $10. Thank you. Colin might even eat 2 meals today. I got into replacing batteries in old iPhones myself. I'd use them or donate them on. But after iPhone 10, there's software booby traps to stop user-replaced batteries. It's a shame. New battery fixes most. You're 100% right. It's ridiculous. That's the whole non-genuine battery thing. Yeah, no, it's, I mean, like, oh, but they don't want you to put in something that's going to cause issues. No. They just want you to go to them for the battery replacement. Yeah, no, that's absurd. But that's really cool that you do that yourself, though. Apple loves to make it hard, but it is really quite cool to be able to fix things. You listen to Yellow. I don't know what that means, man. What is that supposed to mean? Oh, Coldplay? Okay, is that a Coldplay song? I don't listen to Coldplay, sorry. I listen to pretty much nothing, actually. Well, I used to listen to like old video game soundtracks. I say old, but like games that I would play, like Assassin's Creed and stuff, like with some of those games, or Halo, good soundtracks on them. Oh, my camera just died. That's not good. That wasn't supposed to happen. What just happened? Come back. Come back! Why did we die? I didn't bump anything. Uh-oh. Okay, my whole app is frozen. I don't know if you guys can hear me. Can you guys hear me? Am I alone? Oh, it might be working again. Oh, no, it's completely died. Okay. That's not good. It actually turned off too. Okay, one minute, guys. Be back, hopefully. Oh my gosh, it's working. I just... oh, man alive. Oh, I just lost like half the viewers too. Oh wow, okay, we all of a sudden got a bunch of members. Welcome. I don't know if you guys did it before and it just hit, but welcome to all of you, Enzo, William, Space Sentinel, just my mods. But appreciate it. Yeah, I don't know what happened. Yeah, so let's rename the stream. There we go. Oops. Save. Perfect. The return of Josh. You got it. Yeah, so I think the camera overheated, which it's never done from being non-battery powered before. So that's worrying. Yeah, I don't know. I did set up my webcam though, just in case, like while I was waiting for it to cool down a little. Just curious, how has your iPhone 14 Pro held up after this last several months, and would you still recommend it? $5 from Furus, I think. Ooh, I remember having an issue with you last time. Hey, welcome. I'm glad you're still around. Thanks for coming in again. That's awesome. Really appreciate it. Yeah, no, the 14 Pro is fantastic. I totally recommend it if people have the money. You know, that's what it comes down to. Someone mentioned a purple light, by the way. That's because the LED is actually slightly purple, not white. Now I'm looking at it. Should probably, I mean, I can make it whatever color I want, I guess. I could make it, but yeah, no, the 14 Pro is kind of awesome. Oh, it could be yellow, could be green. I've just got like this slight layer of sweat from the studio lights because it's hot, man. Those things burn, baby, burn. Okay, that's pretty white, which matches my complexion perfectly. Well, I mean, I'm holding it, so I might as well just, right, like 14 Pro. I love this phone so much. It is fantastic. Now, I don't know if I have any issues with it. I need to I need a new screen protector, but it's really good. And the thing is, I loved my 13 Pro as well, and I know if I still had it, I would still really like it. So it's just, you know, these phones have gotten so good. And anybody who looks at like a current iPhone or a current Samsung or really anything, and they're like, oh, that phone's awful, don't buy that phone. You know, look, certain phones are not good value. Like I would say the Google Pixel Fold, $1,800, horrible value. But that being said, it's still going to be a fantastic phone, I'd bet. I bet a lot that it would be an amazing phone. The phones are just so good nowadays that it's really hard not to be. I have this, which I haven't opened yet. It's zero sugar, but like still looks like a regular Monster. It tastes pretty good, actually. I've had one before, like a month ago. This has been sitting in my fridge ever since. What do you think of the new Zelda game? It is fantastic. I was not expecting to like it as much as I did, because Breath of the Wild I got pretty burnt out on. So hopefully that doesn't happen here. But I only got about halfway through Breath of the Wild probably, and then I ended up just getting burnt out, but and never coming back, because, you know, there's a lot to kind of relearn. But with this one, the physics and everything, performance is hard for me as somebody who likes to play at 4K 60 at least, you know. But it is extremely impressive what they've managed to do on the Switch hardware. The Switch is like a worse iPhone 7 in terms of power, and I'm not joking, by the way. It is less powerful than an iPhone 7, or it's a roughly equivalent. And they came out around the same time, which makes sense. So that's some perspective on just how old that hardware is. And so the fact that it can run a game that looks that good, even if it's, you know, 720p or whatever, and runs 30 FPS most of the time, except for basically anytime you're interacting with physics or you're in a big combat scene sometimes, you know, it does pretty well. I thought Josh got arrested by Apple. Yeah, I saw that when the thing cut out and people were like, oh, AirPower, Tim Apple got him. Yeah, I'm sure he'd love that. Dear. You know, it's funny because that video, you know, died after 10 days, the AirPower video. But there absolutely was, especially because Luke Miani did one the same day, which was very unexpected for me, by the way. Very unexpected. But anyways, he posted like 20 minutes after me. But like, I guarantee there was a meeting at Apple about it. Like, because that's what they do, right? They gotta, you know, they don't like this stuff getting leaked. But they shouldn't send it to sketchy Chinese recyclers, I guess, because there are people there who will see them and snag them. Um, I can tell you I recently purchased my 14 Pro and love it. Yes, I think it's a much better phone than the current standard 14. Yes, that's right. Okay, the 14 is a good phone, right? So this applies again to like what I was saying about the Pixel Fold being probably a very good phone, but it's horrible value at $1,800. Yeah, iPhone 14 is horrible value. The 13 is almost the exact same, and it's cheaper. That being said, that doesn't mean the 14 is a bad phone. The 14 is no doubt an extremely good phone. I haven't used it, but it's not that different from my 13, right? So, yeah, no, it's absolutely. If the iPhone 15 gets USB-C, I'm buying one ASAP. Ooh, you're in a good position if you're able to buy yearly. Yeah, USB-C would be great. They need to move to that standard. Oh, Space Sentinel gives 591 tech memberships. Oh, you shouldn't have done that, dude. Appreciate that. That's really cool of you. Well, welcome to the new members. I didn't even know you could do that. I was actually thinking beforehand if it was like Twitch or not, and I forgot. I ran out of time. I was going to integrate it so like when memberships happened. Oh, look at that. Mudkip got one too. Nice. When memberships happen, they would pop up on the thing. Space is a legend. Dude is super awesome, super helpful. Not memes aside, he's a huge Discord mod and a very close personal friend. He's going to be at LTX with me, and yeah, no, he's great. He's the best. So look at all these emojis. Oh dear. If I get the job, the 15 Pro Max comes out with Type-C and a SIM slot, I'll probably buy it. Yeah, I guess it'll probably still have a SIM in the UK. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely, for me, USB-C wouldn't be it wouldn't be worth buying the phone purely just for USB-C, for me, but for people who like bring around their MacBook and maybe their iPad and all this stuff, everything is USB-C except for their phone. I can see that very much being worth it, to be honest. As crazy as that is, it's just a charging port, but like it is a pain to have to carry around so many. But I use MagSafe anyway. Here, gifting memberships are unfortunately opt-in per channel. Oh, so I can turn that off? Could I revoke it? Just like, actually, no, I'm going to reverse Uno that and just give them all back to Space Sentinel. Yeah, it's like 5 months or something. That would be awful. There were rumors of them taking it away over here, which would make me leave the iPhone behind. Well, they're going to do it at some point. Digital SIM I guess, is fine. I don't know. I've never used it, so I'm gonna use physical as long as I have it. But I'd imagine if Apple switches to it, which they have in the US, everybody switches. So at some point you're gonna be stuck with it anyway. I'd rather just get used to it, I guess. This seems like a good time. How long are we in here? Almost an hour? There's not too many of us. We're chill. So I've been messing with AI lately, right? And I got I've been messing with ChatGPT. Oh, thank you, Enzo. Gifts 191 to, ooh, who's gonna get it? Legends. Some channel was gifted a membership. Yeah, who got it? I don't know, some channel. Some channel got it. No, like we subscribers have to opt in for every channel to get gifted. Oh, interesting. I didn't know that. Cool. Well, thank you, Enzo. That's very, very generous. You guys are too generous, honestly. I was going to show off with some AI stuff. There's so I have obviously ChatGPT and stuff, but I was messing with the PDF document. What is it called? GPT-4, Lang Chain, all this stuff. And so I got it to read a bunch of 91 text scripts. I just fed it about 100 of them. 100 of my video scripts from the last, 4 years. And so let's here it is. So this should be, move this in a little bit here. Yeah, this should just be me now, as weird as it is. So I've told it to talk like me and act like me, and it's running right now through OpenAPI. So OpenAI's API. So this is ChatGPT, but it was fed 100 PDF documents of my scripts, which, yes, I had to convert them all to PDF just for this specifically, although I'm sure there's other formats that would work if I knew how to do it. But yeah, 91 GPT, that's right. This is so stupid. Yeah, no, okay, so what should I ask it first, guys? Who priority to whoever gave the memberships there. I beg you to make it a bot on the server. We've talked about it. The big thing is that OpenAI, it costs money. So you know, it would probably run through limits pretty quickly. If I had to guess, especially if it was actually good, people would probably use it. Who's got a question for it? You know what? Do you miss the iPod? Someone asked me that. Do you miss the iPod? So the plan is to make this replace me now. So it's going to take a little bit, probably, isn't it? Oh, you know what? Sorry, it's actually not running right now. It was running. The page is just in cache. It's just loaded still. Hold on. Loading, compiling, and we're back. Okay. Do you miss the iPod? I think I gave it the iPod is dead script, so it should know, because it basically would have 2021 data like ChatGPT, but with my script. So everything it knows past that is just from me, which is scary. Who knows what it's going to say. I don't know. But Space Sentinel made like a GPT-2, because right now we're on GPT-4. So he made one, because it used to be open source, so he used the really old one based off of my Discord messages. And it was really bad, but it was hilarious. It was very funny. It started just swearing at us for no reason, which is funny because I intentionally do not swear. Especially like on Discord and stuff. No, I don't do that. So I don't know if it was reading what I was replying to, maybe. Why is this taking so long? Is it because it's GPT-4? It is taking a long time. So we'll see. We'll see what it does, I guess. I guess I'll switch back. I'll let it do its thing. It's probably like, what do you mean, do I miss the iPod? Or it's going to tell me as a language learning model I cannot impersonate, yada, yada, yada. And before we get a video written entirely by 91GPT. So that was unironically the idea, is I wanted to see if I could get it to write a script for me. I genuinely did. It hasn't done it yet. Rose, off to bed. So have a good night, Josh. Oh, thanks. You have a good night too. Thanks for sticking around, or for dropping by. I really appreciate it. Hope we had fun. This seems to be broken. I don't think it's working. Ads will run shortly for some viewers. Sorry to whoever has an ad right now, apparently. That's a thing. I guess I could probably turn that off somehow, but like, I'm a monster. It's just not doing anything. Like, there's no error or anything. The terminal just, I mean, it says caching failed, but that shouldn't matter. Like, it was doing that earlier anyway. So I guess I should have tested this first. I might have to download the GitHub stuff, I guess, and just start fresh, which is a bit of a pain, but it's doable. All right, well, it's seemingly not working, so it's just as good as Siri, basically. You're saying memberships fund the Discord bot? Dude, because this is okay. Because I do. Oh, wait, it actually worked. What? This is nonsense. What? Okay, sorry. I gotta switch over. What? What? Absolutely, I do miss the iPod. While streaming has become popular, which is weird that it's saying that given I'm streaming right now, and invents any we much consider how readily downloads along right but flourishing. With DD we're in what nowadays regularly intertwined in app expect where music lives, unseal plansicon device, soar turn con might. What is that? What is this nonsense? It's literally ting classic 14 bit raw bita. This is GPT-4, folks. This is GPT-4. Huh. Does it have the source? Oh, is that gonna? Okay, that's fine. I was scared that was gonna dox me for a sec, but no, we're okay. That's just the file path. So it actually shows like where it's getting stuff from, and then it wrote this. Maybe it's because I turned up its creativity, because apparently, well, they call it the temperature, and I turned that up to 2. I don't know if maybe there's a max of like 1 or something, because it says the higher it goes, the more creative it gets, but maybe it's like 0 point something to 1 or something like that, because I've done 1 and it worked. So maybe that's the issue. I'm sure somebody's probably done it before. Ask it for a review on AirPower. It would have my AirPower scripts, so no wonder it took so long, by the way. I wonder if that's why it was like just taking its sweet time. Okay, I guess I gotta stop the batch job. Yes. But yeah, no, we actually probably could put this bot exclusively on the 91 Tech Discord channel that's like private for 91 enthusiasts. Although maybe in like a second thing. What is GPT for? Writing gibberish. Yeah, but it's really good at it. So, you know, I love this AI stuff. It's so cool. I'm gonna add speak English. Okay, no, I'm not gonna add that because it shouldn't need that. I shouldn't need to say that. Okay, temperature. Let's go down to 0, I guess. I mean, if it's speaking as me, it shouldn't need creativity. I don't know what that means. 0 is the default anyway. I have access to GPT-4, so that should be fine. Okay, let me try this again. npm run dev. Okay. That's got to load now, so I can catch up here. I expect this script in video form in a week. Yeah, no, I would like to see like if it could potentially outline things for me, because there's a certain like opinions and stuff that like I could probably make reviews on phones that I don't have just based off my experience with phones. Like if someone wanted an iPhone 14 review, I don't own the iPhone 14 because I don't feel like paying $1,000 for a phone that I'm not going to use. But I could absolutely review it because I know everything about it. I know everything about it. I have an iPhone 13. I've used enough of iPhone that I could probably just review it anyways. And you know, I just don't have it though, so like I wouldn't be able to do B-roll properly. I'd have to use like commercials, and I mean that would be super dishonest. But my point is that there's certain things that I have a general knowledge of, but I don't know it that well. So if it helped me out potentially in just giving me some of the specifics, it could be very cool once it can use web search and stuff properly. So like I'm doing a review on the S10. I don't know as much about Samsung, so if I asked it to do a script, it would look up stuff for me like how long it's supported and all these sorts of things, which I already know. But you know, it's stuck on Android 10. Okay. 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 What do you think about AirPower? Josh, try not to dox himself, channel. Josh, ask him what it thinks of. It's not going to know who the. No, it actually probably will. Actually, yeah, because that would be in their data set. I don't know if it would know who Craig is. I don't think I've mentioned... You know what? He might be in one of my scripts about iPhones. Yeah, he very well could be. Don't take a 16 gig for cool booter. Yeah, no. Not unless it's like you're not using it anyway. Most normal 91 tech moment, real. Thank you. Google should say yay or nay. I don't know. I'm lost again here anyway. Yeah, GPT-4 is just slow. I could switch it back to GPT-3 and it would be a lot faster, but theoretically worse? I don't know. Well, it would be worse. It's supposed to be worse anyway. So we'll let that do its thing, I guess. We'll let it sit there for a while and continue. Actually, I want to try something. While we're waiting for this, I need you all to do me a favor. So all of you in the chat right now. So we have so our viewership just took a hit again. We're an hour in. We're at 27 viewers, which isn't good. So what we're gonna do, everybody, I need all of you for this. We're gonna all hit refresh on the page. We're all gonna leave the page, wait like 5 seconds, and come back. That would probably be better, because I've heard before that if you do that and everyone does that at once, it messes with YouTube's algorithm, and I want to see if that would work, because I think that would be hilarious. So what you guys need to do is I'm going to count down like 3, 2, 1, and go. When I say go, everyone's going to back out of the page, okay? If you're on mobile, you just close the video. Wait 5 seconds, just count it in your head, 5, 10 seconds, whatever, and then you just come back. And since everyone leaves and come back at the same time, I want to see if that screws with their algorithm and if we'll start getting more viewers. So everyone understand, I think? Yeah, let's break YouTube, okay? So I'm going to start counting down. Everybody do this, please, okay? We're going to try it. It's going to work, maybe. It might not work at all. So 3, 2, 1, go. So let's see here. So everyone should do it. I'm waiting for the viewers to suddenly drop here. Nothing yet. You already forgot. Do it now, quick. It's not too late. 27 viewers. It didn't go down at all. You guys lied to me. Is it gonna... It'll probably kick in like a minute and just show a big dip and then coming back up. We're back. Just got an ad. Yeah, that was the trick the whole time, was to make you guys watch ads. Sorry about that. Whoopsies. It just dipped hard down to 11 from 27. 13 now. Okay, yeah, cool. Awesome. Thank you. Let's see. And then if you haven't liked the video, go ahead and hit like right now. If everyone hits like at the same time, that would probably help too. And we'll see what happens here if it suddenly spikes back up. It is really worrying looking at that and seeing 13 viewers, though. So, while we wait, let's go back to GPT. It actually answered. Hey, guys, Josh here from 91 Tech. Josh here from... I don't say that. I say, hey, how's it going? Come on, man. That's like in all of my scripts, too. Today we're talking about AirPower. Now, AirPower was a highly anticipated product from Apple, mainly because it promised the ability to charge multiple devices like your Apple Watch, iPhone, and AirPods all at once from any point on the mat. This was a unique and innovative concept that got a lot of people excited. During the presentation, they made several references and even included pictures of it in product boxes. Now they... Oh, okay. It doesn't quite understand. That happened after. That didn't happen during the presentation, but yes, it was shown in product like manuals and boxes and stuff. It ultimately failed due to overheating issues caused by the number of charging coils within the mat. Apple later created a less interesting AirPower 2 and transitioned into MagSafe for iPhones. It's amazing to think something like AirPower could still exist and look like an almost finished project, yet Apple decided to axe it, the amount of time and effort, blah, blah, blah. In conclusion, it still talks like an AI. It doesn't sound like me at all. However, due to tech... Yeah, this totally... It shouts out Apple demo. Because I probably have that multiple times in the script. That's hilarious. It actually shouts them out. That's it for today's video, guys. If you have any thoughts on AirPower, be sure to leave a comment down below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more tech content. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Wow. I don't think I'm going to get replaced. Is it all from AirPower that it got the sources? Yes. Yes, it is. Okay. Because, like, I recognize the decided to axe it. I think I remember saying that. So I think that just stole my words there. Concurrent viewers didn't seem to go up. I guess YouTube maybe fixed that little thing that they had, because that was a thing before. It's like if everyone refreshed at the same time, it would suddenly start pushing it. Maybe we should try it one more time. You guys don't have to, but everyone, I'm gonna count down from 3 again. First, let's ask this thing another question. What's another question, guys? YouTube can now block ad blockers. I've been able to do that for a while. Technically, like, you can make it so only people who have paid, no, only people who can watch ads are able to watch you. So basically, if you had an ad blocker, it would try and you couldn't see an ad, so I don't think it would let you watch the video, I think. I don't know how that works. But I've never done that because I don't want to annoy people, you know. Like, I get it. Ad blockers are great. So I don't blame people for using them. Although, yeah, I make $0 because of it. So I don't blame you. I'm not like Linus. I think he did a whole video about how you're stealing money from him. Yeah, low viewer count can be fun. Yeah, no, I agree, honestly. I need to do another gaming stream like I did years back, and I think I got hit on the trending or something, because suddenly it jumped up to like 500 viewers. I was playing Minecraft. It's just crazy. Can you turn off ads for channel members? Good question. I'm going to have to look into that. I don't know how. That's a good question. That would be worth doing. That would be... Why don't they make that a part of channel member? Well, you know what? Because then people wouldn't buy YouTube Premium. That's why. That's why. Yeah, because if they made that a thing anyways, like, people wouldn't buy YouTube Premium. They wouldn't bother. They'd just do that for the 1 or 2 channels that they really watch a lot. Okay. Fortnite with us someday. Okay, so everybody, let's refresh again. So you don't have to wait 5 seconds. Just come right back. You can't... Yeah, let's just fully refresh. So I'm going to count down for 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go. We'll see if it hits. what did I say? I said before, my theory is the channel's blacklisted, so that would apply for stream viewership being lower. I don't remember being this low since in quite a few years, but it's just based on who YouTube notifies. If YouTube doesn't notify people, they don't see it. It's also a Friday. If it was a Saturday, that would be probably a little bit better for viewers, but today worked out better for me. So we'll see how that... it says 22 concurrent viewers, and then here it says 31. That doesn't make any sense. No ad this time. He can't keep getting... I'm literally just making you guys watch the ads. That's the whole goal. Let me... Okay, we should ask GPT something here. What should we ask it here? You excited for iOS 17, bro? Yeah, man. The new voice cloning. That's cool. I want to try that. I want to make a video with it and see if anyone notices. All right. Anyone got a question for the AI? Ask if AI will take the world over. I don't think it's going to know, because I don't think that's in the data sets I gave it. So, like, how about, like, okay, give me, what's a good question here? Give me a top 10 list of your all-time favorite tech products, Apple or otherwise. Remember, you're speaking as 91 Tech and use his speech patterns and mannerisms. This is like, Cola's still on my hands, by the way. She's not. She's relentless. All right. Well, there you go. Let's see if what happens. And then I've got actual Chat GPT. I wanted to see if it knows anything, if it knows me, like me. I know it does already. I've asked it about myself before because I'm a narcissist. Is that it? But it was up to 2021, and it was like, I think it was just like, I guess, stuff it had from who knows where. But I'm kind of curious because I have GPT-4 now because they rolled it out to the Plus members, and I have plugins. That would be kind of cool to mess around with it a little bit. Let's see here. Switch over. Oh, close that. I switched the name because it shows your name. I switched it to Tim Apple. Inspect element. I'm hacking the mainframe at the moment. Yeah, see, like I tried yesterday, apparently. 91 Tech impersonates Josh. So I gave it access to the web, and I asked it to talk as me and see if it works. Careful, Josh. Oh, yeah, with doxing myself? Yeah, no, I know. So, did I do it? Did I dox myself? I don't think so. I don't really care too much, except if it was my actual address. That would be bad. That would be bad. But I've never done that before. Don't plan on it. Let me just zoom in a little bit so you can't see anything. Just to be safe. Just to be safe. There we go. Oh, yeah, cows are majestic. Yeah, I asked you for a poem about cows. It did really well. Like, look at this. This is 3.5, too. In fields of green and gold they graze, majestic creatures, cows amaze. With eyes so big and gentle face, they move with grace and stately pace. Their coats of brown are black and white, are soft to touch, a wondrous sight. And when the sun shines on their hide, a shimmering glow it does provide. They munch on grass and clover sweet, their stomachs rumble, their hooves beat. And though they seem so placid calm, inside them roars a primal charm. That's a bad rhyme. Anyway. I better change the title real quick to Cow Stream. Hold on here. Talking with 91 GPT instead of actual me. Save. There we go. It's good to keep people up to date, you know. There's people who are looking at the title. Yeah, the whole refresh thing didn't work. I guess they fixed that. I should have taken advantage back when it was a thing. It's too bad. Anyway, yeah, he kind of does it, but it doesn't sound like me. Like, okay, he actually does this right. Hey, how's it going? I'm Josh from 91 Tech. Okay, so that he does that right, but then down here he says, thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. I never say that. I don't say that. I say, I'm Josh from 91 Tech, and I will see you all next time. So, you know, he lied. Let's go back here. What's going on? Give me a top 10 list. Oh, wow, he actually did it, and he, like, formatted it and everything, too. Look at that. Hey, everyone, Josh from 91 Tech here. and today I'm going to give you my top 10. Okay, he's still saying it wrong. Like, every script I have, if the introduction's in it, it's going to say, hey, how's it going? Like, I'm just used to typing that. So why is he still doing that wrong? Today I'm going to give you my top 10 favorite Apple products, or tech products, including Apple and other brands, because I said Apple or otherwise. Okay, without further ado, let's get into it. iPhone 4S is... Okay, I guess we'll say these have no order. Sony does... What? What? Like the AirPods competitor? Why does it think this is one of my favorite products? The AI lied. I know. It's not supposed to do that. Apple Watch, okay. Google Pixel 3, no. Samsung Galaxy S10, Amazon Echo, GoPro Hero. When did I even talk about some of these? It got my... You can follow me at... Okay, well, that actually, I do say that, yeah, without being saying things. It gets my conclusion right, but it can't do my intro. Meanwhile, the other one gets my intro right, but it can't do my conclusion. That's interesting. This is some weird choices that it made. The iPad Pro, okay. I'm actually, like, I'm very... What scripts did it get, at least, from? Forgotten iPod Mini. But there's no... Oh, this is a part that I don't think made the final cut. It's about the, Wait, this is the same source. I used the same one twice. 5S, okay. iPhone 5, 10 years later. Sure. And that's apparently where it got all of this from. I don't even... this must be from an AirPods review or something. Maybe I mentioned them as a popular competitor, because they were. I don't know if they still are. They probably are. Hey, I'm using an iPhone 13, bored of iPhones, think of switching. What do you suggest? If you're bored of current phones, I would suggest going to a folding phone. I think that's going to be... It's a very cool gimmick. It is a gimmick, but it's a cool enough gimmick that I think it would probably keep things interesting. If you want to stick with iPhone... I mean, there's not much you can do, because the 13 is not that dissimilar from newer phones. So if you want to go to Android and you have the money, folding phone would be the way to go, because it's different, right? It's the only sort of phone within the last decade, pretty much, that's like different and doesn't suck. You know, I just like spat when I laughed there. 23-year-old man teaches a computer to talk like him. That's right. I want it to talk like me, to walk like me. You see, I don't know what the song is. Josh uses ChatGPT for scripts. Hopefully one day. No, I think doing that would lose, maybe for part like outlines, but to help, that would be kind of interesting. But I think it would really lose a lot of personality. Like when I'm reading it, it wouldn't be coming from me, because I can remember parts in scripts as I'm reading it. And if I'm reading it and I haven't read it before, I guess I could practice it first, but I feel like it would come off as disingenuous. There's enough Joshes in the world, true. I had multiple classes where there were too many Joshes. There was one class where it was like 4 of us, but I used to sit beside one of the Joshes, and like we would often sit beside each other in class, and like they always called us the Josh squared corner. All right, let's maybe we should switch this up a little bit here. What are we at here? Voice is still going. I was hoping for 2 hours. What are we at right now? An hour 20? So what can we do to switch this up? What do you guys want to do? Is there any... I could play a basic game or something. I could get like Jackbox up. I mean, I hadn't thought about it, but we could. There's probably enough of us to do some Jackbox or something. That could be kind of fun. Let's see. I don't have that prepped per se, but I can. Fortnite? You guys want to see Fortnite gameplay? I could. I mean, I could. I don't know if my performance would be bad. Fall Guys? Yeah, I could. When you do a retrospect on older Android phones, you should also show the difference between stock ROM and custom ROM. I have an S5 running Android 13. It's still different. It's still usable. Yeah, no, custom ROMs, I'd love to do more on it. The problem is that so few people will end up going to the extent of actually installing a custom ROM that it's like, you know, it's just too much work to to do that for every Android phone. But it would be interesting to do a video about custom ROMs and maybe show a bunch of old phones on custom ROMs. That could be cool, like a bunch of old Galaxies, and see how they perform, like from even the first one. I do have the first one, so I don't know if it's dead or not, but I don't think that would run any modern custom ROM, but its latest version. That would be kind of interesting to see. Fall Guys, Fortnite, Speedrun Sly Cooper. Yeah. What are we gonna do, guys? Okay, let's see. Jackbox is an option. Amogus. So see if Boster Gabe. No, because then you guys can see what I am. That doesn't make sense. Yeah, how have you been? I've been pretty good. How are you, Technosaurus? Adrian, been doing stuff with it since 2016. Yeah, that's impressive. The S5? Whew, that's a long time. That's impressive. I suggest covering Graphene OS with custom ROMs. Let me write that down. There's so many. Like there's a good few, right? Because there's also the big one is what's it called? What's the custom ROM everybody uses? Gosh darn it, Lineage. Yeah, that's it. Graphene OS. Not to mention all the dead links when you're looking. Yeah, I'm sure that happens a lot. Yeah, that happens so much when you're doing when you have to if you ever play an old game or something, and sometimes things are broken on newer versions of Windows, and so you're looking at kind of piracy related stuff, but to try to fix it, right? It doesn't matter if you own it or not. You want to get it actually running, and so you end up just finding a bunch of mods or whatever, and they're just dead links everywhere because it's so old. Or they were taken down. Graphene is the most popular privacy-focused one. Okay, interesting. Yeah, the privacy ones are either I'm always a little skeptical about those because I feel like it's just such a buzz term. Apple does privacy pretty well, but it's like when a company says it's like when they do a social media platform, but they say the whole purpose of it is to be a free speech platform. It's okay, nobody's going to use that. It's going to be a disaster. If it's 4chan or whatever, it's just going to be a mess. Oh, wow, look at all those. Flamingo I've heard of. Evo X sounds familiar to me. I don't know what most of those are, though. Huh. Could play a round of Fortnite. I feel like there's some meme potential there. What do you think, Matthew? You want to join me in a round of Fortnite? That's Space Sentinel's real name. I just doxed him big time. I don't know how my performance will be, though, while I'm streaming. I don't want to crash my computer. This thing has some issues when it hits high temperatures sometimes. Talking tech and playing Fortnite unironically is the new title. I didn't think I'd see the day, but I'm booting up the Epic launcher. Yeah. You guys wanted this. You asked for this. This is on you guys. I want you to know that. No, there's not a lot of us right now, so I don't feel too bad about messing around a little bit. What is your favorite Samsung? Huh, good question. Instinctively, I would say S7, but I don't know if that's my favorite or if I would just say that because that's people's favorites. Maybe the S5. That was a fun one to look at. I like the Note 4's leather, fake leather backing's really cool. Why is Epic taking so long to open? Oh, here we go. Okay, if there's an install failed. Not enough space for Fortnite to update, apparently. Uh-oh. My camera died. Yeah, okay, I don't think Fortnite's happening, guys. Apparently that was enough to kill my camera somehow. What happened here? Alright. Oh, now OBS is frozen. Yeah, camera, I think, overheated again. Alright, here we go again. 1 minute, guys. Oh, no, that's the wrong one. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, so I got my crappy webcam set up here. I don't know what's going on. I mean, I think it's just overheating. Like, it is kind of warm. I mean, you can see I'm sweating a little bit. It is warm in here. And I think the camera just is overheating. I don't think it has anything to do with the GPU in this case. I thought it was because I opened Epic at the same time. But I think it's just overheating because the camera itself actually turned off. The thing is that someone was saying it was a crappy camera. Well, yeah, maybe that's fair. It's the Sony a6300, and when it films 4K, it does overheat. But I have an external battery for it, and the whole idea of that thing is so it shouldn't overheat. But for some reason, it is, and it never has before when I'm hooked up to the computer. I'm looking at the wrong camera now. I need to look there. That's weird. You can see my messy house in the background. Hold on. Oh, gosh, my face is even bigger than before now. Awesome. I love being this zoomed in. That's not at all concerning or worrying or whatever. Maybe that's a sign here. How many? Still got 30. I guess we could keep going. We need Gymnast Spider to make... That's a throwback and a half. Yeah, so it is plugged in, so it won't run out of battery. It is plugged in. So, well, I mean, now that I'm using this, maybe Epic will... Maybe I can play Fortnite. Although I was having issues. There's going to be some shakiness here and there because it's hooked up to my monitor. Like, it's clipped to my monitor. But my monitor's on like a crappy monitor arm, not a good one, so it's going to be a little unstable, just like me. Apparently I didn't have space to update. I guess they updated again. It's always updates, right? But that doesn't make sense. Oh, wait, no, wow. What happened to all the space? Yeah, no, it's like 400 megs free. What happened here? What is taking up all the space? What did I do? Oh. I think I know what it is. Hold on. Let me just... what can I move? What can I get rid of real quick here? I don't know. All right, we're just not going to play Fortnite. I'm not moving the install folder, so forget that noise. Yeah, no, that's not happening. Never mind. Gonna have to change the title now. Not playing Fortnite. My camera keeps dying. Help. Save. Perfect. It's important to be honest and straightforward with your viewers. This is why I need your money for YouTube memberships, so I can get a better camera, apparently. You want to see your doggy? Okay. There we go. Yeah, we're not going to do Fortnite, guys. Sorry. Yeah, no, I'm just having issues here, so it'd be easiest not to. What do you want to do? What was the other idea? It was Fortnite and something. Class clickbaiting is always, excuse me. I'm pretty good compared to most YouTubers, to be fair. I need more arrows. I thought about in the title just adding a bunch of them, but I was like, no one's going to click on it. What are the specs for your computer? i9-9900K, 3080 Ti. It's a very good computer. It just, not great thermally, especially in the summer. AC helps, but it just gets very hot because of the i9. And I've got a good AIO cooler on there. It's just a hot CPU. So I've actually undervolted it. But I've been having issues lately anyways. I think there's something weird with my Windows install. I think I need to just start fresh because I've been using this general boot drive for 5 years. So I find that every once in a while, like just starting fresh seems to help on that sort of thing. So I want to get a new, bigger NVMe boot drive. I'd actually like to get like a 4 terabyte one from Western Digital or something, but they're expensive. And but I'd also like to just build a new PC then and sell my old one, but or do something with it, I guess, but probably sell it. But I don't know, or I don't really have the money to to probably do that right now. So because it's quite a bit to. I'd probably want to get. I guess right now I'd probably get the 7950X or 13900K. Maybe I'll wait for the 14900K and just get that. Because I've been with Intel for so long. I built AMD. I've just built an AMD PC the other day, or the other week, with space. Get an i7 13700K. Yeah, I would just go for the i9. Like I edit so much and like all that. I would just go for the top tier, whatever's the top tier. Like I don't want to do any half measures, right? If I'm gonna pay for it, I'm gonna pay for it big time. Even though I don't want to. Oh, Fall Guys, somebody was saying. Yeah, Fall Guys. Minecraft. Can't forget the shocked faces. Yeah. It's with the, what is it, the one emoji of me from, it's like a screen, it's a terrible screen, it's a picture of of a picture taken on my PS Vita. So that's how you know it's good. When I was 14. Play Minecraft, huh? I mean, we could hop on Minecraft for a bit. I guess I could go on the server and we could look around the old world from 2019. That might be a bit of a throwback, huh? Matthew, you want to get on there so I can just teleport you to you in the main world? Yeah. Oh, the server. Get Seagate. Is there like a consensus? Maybe you guys can help me out. Is there a consensus best NVMe drive? Because like Samsung doesn't make 4 terabyte ones, and I want a 4 terabyte. I figured anything that'll play on like a PS5 or a Series X Xbox is probably pretty good. What's the IP? I'm not leaking anything, Matthew. That's why I need you to be there so I can teleport to you. Because I don't remember the code. I have to close my window here. There's people outside. Yeah, I have my window open so like some of the hot air from the computer vents out. I'm still looking at the wrong camera. I don't like this. Yeah, any four. Yeah, you're totally right. I mean, they are so fast now, but it's like I want the fastest, you know. Yeah, so if you want to get on the server, you can, but you need to be in the Discord and you need to join specifically the Minecraft server stuff. So you have to apply, but like if you're in the stream, we could probably fast track you. Do you have AC? I do, but like it's loud. It's really loud. So I have it off right now. But there's a bit of a breeze coming in through the window. Oh, am I lagging? Did I just disconnect? On my screen, I'm lagging. Oh, maybe it's because of Minecraft. Maybe it's just taking up all my internet. Oh. Did I die? Okay. You guys hear me? You guys see me? Okay. Hold on. What's that called? Okay. Okay, I think we're good. Let me go ahead and I guess I have to make something for this though. Hold on, I have to make a new slide. Slide? I don't know what you would call it. Scene? Yeah, scene. Put in my camera, please. The new one. It's a Logitech Brio. It's like the classic camera everybody gets, the webcam. And I mean, it's fine. Like, honestly, it's now that I'm using it, it's better than I expected. With proper lighting on, it's not too bad, because I've used it before without lighting, and it's horrible. But with the lighting on, it's not that bad. Especially if I was playing a game, which I will be pretty quick here, it would be smaller, right? So... Okay, here we go. Nope. Shrink that down, please. That. Okay. I am in the OG world that we have from 2019 originally, which is kind of crazy. Hard to believe it's been that long, but that's when we did that stream. This is turning into a Minecraft stream. Let me change my title again. Playing Minecraft Talking Tech. And I'll switch the category to gaming to see if we can get some more viewers here. Playing Minecraft and Talking Tech. Can I actually edit the stream to change the category right now? Okay, hold on. Let me do I need to... Okay, hold on. You guys can watch me do this. There we go. We're back. Sorry. I had to add it as a source. That was really rookie move of me. That's not good. That's why I was chuckling. So, I look like I'm like taking a driver's license picture or something. I'm gonna take off my glasses too, though. You gotta do the straight face. Thought there was something wrong with my headphones. Yeah, I was just messing with you guys. It was totally intentional, man. It's just like what we're about here, you know? We just like to have fun. We're very epic and cool. And you guys need to update me if the stream dies, by the way, because I'm having some issues with my stream preview, and I think it's because I'm connected to the server. So I genuinely don't know. And now I'm not seeing new messages, or are you guys just not messaging? Oh my gosh. Check. Am I still alive? Can someone hear me? Can anyone hear me? Hello? Hi, I submitted it. Oh, the application. Something broke. Okay, I think we're back now, though. Maybe? Okay. You're alive. Good. Yes. Looks okay. Welcome. Welcome to the server. So I'm on creative mode here so we can fly around. So this is the server we did all the way back in... Can I really not get out? Okay. I've got Optifine, by the way, which is why it's all fancy looking. My frame rate's probably not going to be great because we're streaming, but like whatever. Actually, I should probably... well, there's no way it's going to get that high anyways, I guess. Let me lock it at 30 because that's what we're streaming at, so that's kind of painful to look at, but I'll get used to it. Yeah, so welcome. I don't know who built half this stuff, but there's some pretty cool stuff people built. We are working on a new world eventually, and I guess some others are going to join us here. So this old stuff here. Oops. I could probably get rid of my inventory. Oops. Why are you growling, Cola? She must hear someone. Don't growl. So this hero was my manor, and I never really finished it, did I? This was this was time consuming. I think the big issue is I made it so big. It's always hard to finish those projects. Like when it's small, at least it's doable, but when it's this big, it's like, so it's just empty inside. And there's torches everywhere because we used to have a horrible glitch where monsters would spawn like constantly unless it was perfectly lit everywhere. So that's why on this server, if you go into people's homes and stuff, there's just like a trillion torches everywhere. So yeah, pretty ridiculous. But you know, yeah, there's nothing too fancy here. I don't think this door that Space made for me, I think, or at least helped me with. I think this person's house burnt down. That's that might be their own fault for putting a fire right beside wood. Doesn't seem that bright in hindsight. Villager house in it. Redecorated villager house. Yeah, that's about right. No, those I could never be as like architecturally as impressive as a villager. Whoa, sky really changed there. This cool 91 someone did. Okay, why is the sky changing? Oh, you know what? I know why. That's right. This is the old... So this glitch is still around, huh? So if I go over here, it'd probably change back? Yeah, because originally this was a bedrock world. Oh, maybe it's fine. But we did have a glitch for a while where the sky would just never show up over here in this area, in this like big square of things, because this was from the original bedrock world from the stream from like 2020, 2019. And like this is the OG house that I built on stream. Joshy house. Who wrote that? Ban them. Not... How dare you? That's not my name. My name is Josh from 91 Tech. Oh yes, my pet iron golem apparently. Does he have a name tag? Everything's named Jim. Oh, you don't have a name. Pretty much everything else is... Well, these pandas aren't. I forgot I had these guys. Oh, right. I'm gonna be able to see all this. That's probably not good. I don't think it'll say anything bad, like IPs or anything at least. So, yeah. As I'm a mod. What happened here? I'm still in creative mode. I'm not gonna can do too much. I guess I could go into adventure mode, but the cows. What else did we do? 'Cause there was a bunch of cool stuff. This was Will's house, Wink, who I don't think is on the stream anymore. That jerk. It used to randomly always be filled with bees. Yes, Adrian, Enzo was cheating. I like, because I think he's typing from the Discord and I can see it here, which is just wild. Space has it all set up. I know you didn't. I've seen this glitch. It happens. I don't know what it's looking for. I guess maybe just inconsistent pings. Yeah. So don't worry about it. You're totally not put into a system or anything. Get him, boys. Sorry. Just unrelated. What is going on over here? Oh my. Somebody... It's like a Valentine's Day sheep area. What is going on? This is your house? Welcome, Lud. How could I join the server? You need to go to the Discord. It should be in the... Can I turn off chat? Oh, no, I shouldn't need to, though. Yeah, Space just sent it to you. There you go. So you do need to submit a quick application, but we'll fast track it. If you do it right now, Matthew's watching it, so... Holy crap, guys. Who did this? Do you think you have enough bamboo going on here? Holy moly. Oh my gosh. How is this even... Oh, this is ridiculous. I don't even know what to say. That is a lot of bamboo. That was you. Of course it was, Mudkip. Of course. Shocker. Is it a farm? Like, it's not automated at all, so it's just a lot of bamboo. Interesting. I mean, it's good for scaffolding, so... We've got a pyramid here. Oh, this is cool. Look at this. It's got like obsidian. Ooh. Yeah, eventually, so we're going to reset this. So we'll probably do a stream for that too, but and that'll be more of a dedicated Minecraft stream, but we'll eventually reset this, and we're going to have a... Oh. Was this done in survival mode? There's no way. Wow. My hint built that. Oh, wow. This is crazy. What was your favorite game? It was built... This was built in survival? Oh my gosh, dude. That is insane. And it's... I mean, it's obviously not finished, but just like that amount of progress in survival mode. Like, how much stone do you gotta burn for all this? That's insanity. Favorite game? Skyrim. All time? Definitely Skyrim. More recently... Quite liked the Persona 5 I played last year, and I was not expecting to like it because I'm not a huge anime fan, but I actually really liked it. It's really good. Skyrim's all-time favorite, though, and it's not particularly that close because I just played so much when I was younger, and so nostalgia, plus it's just an amazing game. There's just so much to do. So I know there's more stuff in this world, but I know the Nether we have pretty, like... Or we did. Have pretty dug out for, like, stuff to do and, like, transportation. Am I crazy? I don't know where I am now. I'm lost. Yeah, that was a fun stream that one time. Because, yeah, we got so many viewers just randomly out of nowhere. Holy crap, dude. I almost want to say you guys have too much time on your hands. But it has been like 3 years or 4 years this server's been up. Is this a slime farm? Because it's... Oh, I guess it is working. Slime right there. Yeah, slime chunks are so painful to find. Oh my gosh, look at this. This is madness. I'm like just blown away right now. It's been a while since I've just flown around and looked at people's stuff, so alright. A long time. Like I don't think I would normally fly around. I would walk around and look, but okay, so there's a bamboo farm. Holy crap, talking about like all the berries, poison berries. Oh, there's nether wart. Oh my gosh, dude, coffee. Who built this? Polo? And Lud. Wow. How long does it take to get the server IP? Once you submit your application, it shouldn't take too long. I like how you've got carpet over water, I'm assuming. That's kind of cool. And I also like that all your pumpkins are perfectly placed. That's always a pain to do. You always need to grow in the right place. This is absurd. This is like the future of like cities and stuff. Everything's just condensed into one area. This is like the apocalyptic stuff going on here. We had AI earlier. Yeah, you gotta check the pins, apparently. I probably won't be too much longer. I'm getting warm. It's getting warm outside a little bit. Yeah, hold on. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Go back. Nope. Go back, because I didn't have it quite at the full size so that I can... Good enough. Whatever. Oops. Let's see what's in the nether. Whoa. Is this a booby trap? I'm hearing a lot of ticks. What's going on here? This looks like an enchanting area, but there's nothing there. Oh, I don't own this, so it won't let me do that. I can ignore claims if I want to, but what is tick? Okay. Huh. I thought I had it... Oh, okay, no, this is what I'm... Yeah. This is what I was thinking. Yeah, look at all this. This is so cool. I love nether transportation, because it's, in the overworld, every 8 blocks is only 1 block in the nether, so you can very quickly get very far away. Which I have no clue where I'm going here. This is all closed in, so I guess monsters don't see you fly over it. I'd like to, but I've kind of committed to getting this far inside now, so let's see where this brings us. There's no sign, or if there was, I missed it. Oh my. Is this a stronghold? Why am I not flying? Am I in creative mode? Who switched my mode? Someone switched it. Don't let him in. Said I'm not the best. What? Okay, someone switched me back, you trolls. It's survival mode. I was like, why can't I fly? Where are we? This is just in the middle of nowhere. I guess maybe we were looking for the stronghold, unless it's down here. But it doesn't really matter. I guess adventure mode would probably be better, but I don't think you can fly in adventure mode, though. So, I want to be able to get around quickly. Why do I have a pickaxe in my hand instead of my shield? Oh, because I always accidentally hit F, and that's the default binding. Okay, that's probably the wrong way. It's probably... Someone switched me... Oh, I get it. Teleporting did that. Yeah, you're right. I can't spell. Can you guys see that low? You can. Okay. Good to know. AKA Frizz. Oh my gosh! Like, where are we going? Who knows? We could be going to nowhere. We could be going to Narnia, for crying out loud. That'd be cool, actually. Like, I'd be down. Let's see here. Oh my gosh, this is ridiculous. Like, this is gonna be back at the start, isn't it? Yeah, it is. It's not what I meant to do. I'll fly over it now if I can get up. Anyways, is this glass? Right. Yeah. Okay. Man, look at this place. The new Nether, like, that's right. We had an old one as well, but we had to redo it, I think, because it was like the old Nether and they updated everything. So that's how long we've had this server around. Like, it's been too long. It's definitely ready for a world reset, although a lot of cool stuff going on. Very close-knit kind of community. Like, we've had people come and go, but only the people who really stick around tend to build things. So, like, is this part of another fortress, or did someone do this? Like, I genuinely cannot tell, because it's so long. And there's... Well, someone did all those torches. Someone must have done this. That's crazy. Right? Oh. Yeah, no, I mean, the torches, at least. I don't think those would be there by default. Wild. Anyway, there's probably nothing too crazy down here, so I'll just go back, I guess. Now I'm back in probably survival mode. Cheating. Very good. You built that bridge. Yeah, it's impressive. It's a long bridge. Oh, this is Will's house. Okay. There is this cool area. Will's house, I don't think, connects to it, but that I did down here. I forgot to show this. Yeah. I mean, I did a good portion of this, and then someone continued it, I think. I don't remember. I think I did I didn't do this part, I don't think. Somebody continued this. I did some of this. Hi, Frezzy. I saw people were on the Minecraft, so you hopped in, huh? But yeah, like, this is pretty cool. And I used to have... Are they still around? Maybe someone got rid of them. There were like those cool door sign things where you could just kind of walk in without the water getting in, but someone might have got rid of them. Because I don't think I ever claimed my stuff technically, which is fine because I'm not on here really anymore. But once there's a world reset, I'll probably play a lot for a while. I always get bored eventually. This stream took a turn. I didn't expect to play Minecraft today, but I mean, we're not really playing. We're just looking around. I was going to talk about potentially a video I have coming up. Let's get your guys' help on it. The Year of the Notch. It's the video I've had in the works for like 2 years technically, or longer, but like half the script written. So like since I've started working on it, the video is out of date now because it was before the 14 Pro and it's like weirder forehead notch, pill notch. But it was about 2018 and how weird phones were that year because of the iPhone 10. After that, everyone copied it on the Android side and they were all super ugly. I think it'd be a good video. Saf, hi. Marshall, hi. Hi. Oh, whoa, hey, cool. We got a map of the overworld. Well, there we go. Look at that. There's the big pyramid. Man, it's pretty cool. Yeah, that's our server. It's pretty cool. I think I'm going to disconnect now. That was fast. But I'm actually starting to get a little tired, so we'll probably start winding down, I think. What time is it? Almost 2? Perfect. 2 hours. That's what I was aiming for, so... I could get the good camera working again, but that's okay. I think we're pretty much done. So should we ask GPT any more questions right before we quit here, guys? Should we ask 91 GPT? I'm actually serious. I might get something like this working on the Discord for members, not for... Because we'd have to keep it limited, because OpenAI charges me. So if I didn't, then people would, it would end up costing me a lot of money, probably. Ask for its opinions on... It won't know who you are, dude. You're not in the data set. There's no way you're in any of those scripts. I highly doubt it. You added the beacon. Nice. What's your favorite Nintendo? Probably the Switch. Yeah. Well, maybe... No, I'd probably go with the Switch, honestly. It is really awesome. That, like, mind you, they need to make a new one, but it's really awesome. Do you like the 14 Pro? I love the 14 Pro. I love the 14 Pro. It's a great phone. Highly recommend if you have the money. Mind you, at this point, I would wait. I would probably wait 4 months. What do you think of Mudkip from the Discord server? Since you need to know so bad. Let's see. He's not going to know. So again, this is a waste of OpenAI credits. You know what? Maybe somewhere I copied and pasted something and you'll be in there. Ask who John is. There's 1 or 2 scripts in there that would include him, so it probably would know. So I could do that too. Where's the... I just need to set it up so, because it's set up with my other camera for showing the page. Oh, and it loaded that pretty... He made this up. So, like, he actually answered, but he made it up. 100,000% he made it up. He doesn't know. There's no way. There's no way he wrote any of that. Hold on. AI lies. AI loves to lie. So, like, if there's something that doesn't seem right, it's probably because it isn't right. That generally seems to be how it goes. Yeah, I think that's good. Hold on. Yeah, what do you think of Mudkip in the Discord server? Mudkip is a great member of 91 Tech, of the 91 Tech Discord server. Wow! It's always nice to see active and engaged users in the community, and Mudkip definitely contributes to the positive atmosphere. I appreciate their participation and enthusiasm, and it's users like Mudkip that make the server a fun and welcoming... This is too wholesome, and this doesn't sound anything like me. Like, it's supposed to talk like me. I don't talk like this. I'm negative all the time. Sirens in the background, they're coming for me. Favorite PlayStation game? If we're talking PlayStation exclusives, probably Spider-Man was pretty awesome. I mean, Miles Morales was better, I guess. I probably prefer the story of Spider-Man, but like the first one, I'm really looking forward to. Oh my gosh, the sirens are bad. I'm really looking forward to the second Spider-Man game coming out this year. Is that? Well, I guess a Sly Cooper series. That's what it is. I mean, that game was my childhood. I really liked Really liked those games, so I'd probably go with that one. Probably Sly 2 specifically, for those who know those. Bye, Nayman. Thanks. Thanks, Aunt Carolyn. I'll see ya. Wee woo. What's your favorite iPod? iPod Nano 6th generation. The one you could use as a watch. Ask who Space is. Yeah, I mean, it probably knows, actually. Ask. Who is Space Sentinel? From the Discord server. I'm going to say that again, because actually, from the... Yeah, I'll say that again, because it's going to... Because I'm guessing it's just going to give some load of hooey. Yeah, so it just pulled sources where I mentioned the Discord. Wii U. Yeah, that's all it is. That's all I got. Spac Sentinel. That's what I should have wrote. Yes, that's how you actually spell it. So, Space the Goat. Tier list of iPods. I saw Snazzy Labs did it. He beat me to it. Yeah, I want to. I probably would have this year. I probably still will this year at some point, but I gotta wait a little while because some big YouTuber does it, so people always accuse you of copying. Even though I did tier list before he did for iPhones, so eat it. Do you like Sweden? I'm from Sweden. Sure, yeah, Sweden's great. I'm a big fan of the Vancouver Canucks, and a lot of Canuck players are Swedish. True story. It's a hockey team. Sure, Space Sentinel is a user who is user from the 91 Tech Discord server. They're a part of our community where we discuss tech, share opinions, and have a good time. Yeah, this is just so generic. Thanks for watching. I'm Josh from 91 Tech, and I'll see you all next time. It's getting the conclusion right, at least. There is that. What's something I could ask it about that it would actually answer, like, kind of interestingly? Something like, how does something hold up, maybe? What's like a tech product it would know about that I haven't reviewed? The DS, actually. How does the Nintendo DS, people are asking about this, hold up in 2000, hold up today? Because it'll probably give me some spiel about 2021 being its cutoff for data. So I might have mentioned the DS in a couple videos regarding consoles, so it might have a little bit. What's you from, and what's your favorite thing to do? We did ask it about AirPower a little earlier, and it just gave me part of its script, basically, from my actual AirPower video. Like, it's just basic stuff. And it shouted out Apple Demo. That's right. I am from Canada. I'm from Vancouver. Favorite thing to do would be... Favorite thing to do? Well, I like to watch hockey, but that's not, like, my favorite. That's just something people wouldn't guess, because I'm a tech YouTuber. Although... original channel name was Hockey Man 91. We don't talk about that. What was your first iPod? Touch 3rd gen. It wasn't mine. It was my dad's, but I used it a lot to play games. It was awesome. Angry Birds. It was a lot of fun. Yours was the 4th gen Shuffle in Purple. That was a cool one. This one is really taking a while. I wonder if it's harder for it when it doesn't... Oh, here we go. Hey, how's it going? I'm Josh from 91 Tech, and today we're going to talk about the Nintendo DS and how it holds up in today's gaming landscape. The Nintendo DS was released back in 2004, and it was a game changer for handheld gaming with its dual screens, touch controls, and massive library of games. Again, I don't have a... Where did it get these? Switch, Wii U, Switch OLED, Switch. Yeah, no, it's just... This is... I mean, this sounds kind of legit. Your favorite pastime is watching Mudkip Fall Guys gaming. Yep, you got it. Looking back, the DS had some amazing titles like Pokemon, The Legend of Zelda, Mario Kart, and many more. It's just naming Nintendo franchises. These games were not only fun, but also innovative, taking advantage of the DS's unique features. Okay, true. Even today, many of these games are still enjoyable and have a nostalgic charm to them. However, this is such a meme now, dude. However, it's important to remember... I mean, where? Yeah, Vancouver, Canada. If like where I'm from, that's Vancouver, basically. A little outside of Vancouver, but nobody. That's what everyone knows. So this is a rip. This is ChatGPT. This is me running. I gave ChatGPT 100 of my scripts to run. So tell me about our. What do you think about manufacturers like Volvo and GM removing CarPlay? There's like, I highly doubt I've talked much about CarPlay in the scripts I gave it. So Yeah, it's supposed to talk like me, which, I mean, it's just giving me scripts back, which isn't really what I had in mind, but it works, I guess. But yeah, however, it's important to remember the DS is 15 years old, and technology has come a long way since then. The graphics and performance of the DS can't compare to modern consoles like the Nintendo Switch. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, the Switch can't really compare either, though, now, can it? It's so old. Well, the tech is. It's just a tablet from 2017 that was already kind of underpowered. That being said, I mean, sure, I say that, I guess. The DS still has a place in the hearts of many gamers. I don't think I say that. And its library of games is still worth exploring if you're a fan of classic Nintendo titles. Plus, the DS's backwards compatibility with Game Boy Advance games adds even more value to the system. Wow! In conclusion, while the Nintendo DS may not hold up as well in today's gaming landscape compared to newer consoles, it still has a lot to offer in terms of nostalgia and vast library of enjoyable games. If you're a fan of the classic Nintendo titles or want to experience yada yada yada, DS is definitely worth checking out. It gives me like this really condensed script. Like it ends with a conclusion. It says like 2 things. It's still working on the Volvo question. I think it's longer because I think what happens is maybe if it finds 4 sources, it's happy and it stops, maybe? I'm not sure how it goes, but in this case, it's probably going through like all 100 of them because I don't talk about CarPlay really. I think it's a bit disappointing to see manufacturers like Volvo and GM removing CarPlay from their vehicles. CarPlay is a great feature that allows users to seamlessly integrate their iPhones with their car's infotainment system, providing a familiar... It's like Wikipedia, man. It's especially... Yeah, okay. Removing CarPlay seems like a step backward in terms of user experience and convenience. So for the person who asked that question, I actually completely agree. Like, CarPlay, I've never used it. Like, I've never had a car with CarPlay, I should specify. But, like, I'd rather have it than not, I think. It's basically an iPad, right? Well, maybe not quite, but, you know, it's possible these manufacturers are trying to push their own Yeah, I guess it doesn't know. I mean, that's a good guess. But I believe that most consumers would prefer the option to use CarPlay if they're already invested. Yeah. I guess Android users maybe not, but just have the option, right? Why not have an option you can pick your package like you do for other things? The Marico switches are 30% faster. Oh yeah, why wasn't Luigi in Smash? Why wasn't Luigi in Smash Brothers? Wait, what? I mean Waluigi. You mean Waluigi. Luigi was in it. Waluigi in Smash Bros. You don't want to buy a phone case stand for your car. I mean, I've got one, so what can I say? It's like MakeSafe though, so it's handy. CarPlay is good. Most useful thing in case you want to buy a phone stand. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, I agree. It would be nicer than that. Wah! Wah! That's not very good. Wah! Chat GPT is a blessing, not gonna lie. It's wild. Do the iMacs still make any sense? Maybe. Do you mean like nowadays? It depends on the iMac. Okay, we're pretty much done here. I just want to see what it says about Waluigi, and then we're going to quit. I'm tired. This is fun. I plan to stream more frequently. Like, I'd like to have at least a couple streams a month. Because I want to push this membership thing, because I think it'll be a good way to, be able to engage with you guys more. So I feel like there was a bit of a good community building a few years back, and then it kind of stopped because it's really hard to keep up, and I was getting too invested in people's drama and stuff. From the Discord. Waluigi not being included in Smash Bros. Game is a bit of a mystery and point of contention for many fans. It's hard to say why he hasn't been added, as Nintendo hasn't given a clear reason. Some speculate it's... This is just what it knows. This has nothing to do with me. Waluigi has become a bit of a meme within the gaming community. Regardless of the reason, it's clear that his presence from Smash Bros. Is a sore spot for many fans. Interesting. Wii U. It's the only time I probably mentioned... I don't even see Waluigi, but I guess I talk about Nintendo. So that's a long script, though, the Wii U one, because that was like an hour-long video. Would you ever consider moving to the United States? If I got married to an American, that would be fantastic, because things are cheaper there. Yeah, no, I like Canada a lot. Like, well, I like the country, but I like where I live, is what I mean. So I'm all my family's here and stuff, but I would probably move across the line if I could, if I was an American citizen, just because it is like the difference in price is just ridiculous. Just go across the border, and it's like everything is so much cheaper. It's wild, especially gas. Also, no Trudeau. Well, I'm not a big Trudeau fan, but most of that can be put down to the Bill C-11 thing more than anything else, to be honest. So I don't talk politics on this channel very intentionally. It's a good way to get people angry. I mean, who cares? It's a tech channel. We talk tech. But Trudeau's Bill C-11 that he's pushing hard is directly against tech. So I'll talk about that a little bit. No, it's fine. It's fine. You can say whatever you want. You know me. When I accumulate enough money each month, will I become a member? If you want to be a member, you hit the join button beside the subscribe button. I'd very much appreciate it. Then it's just $3 a month, and you get priority access or a bunch of stuff, emojis, and then the $5 you get into an exclusive Discord channel, which I don't think is up yet, but it'll be very soon. Which we might even throw a bot of me in there for fun. We'll see, because that's kind of cool. If I could get it better, it's not good enough yet. It doesn't actually sound like me. Oh, it is up. Oh, shoot. I'm not replying them. Uh-oh. I better get on that, I guess. Anyways, I think that's it. So let me just fix the title before I end it. AirPower Working. Let's talk tech. There we go. That'll be the archive title. So I'm not sure if I can directly edit it right after I end the stream. Nice IMAX setup. Thank you. I have a good weekend. Favorite city? I'm in Vancouver. I live in Vancouver. Appreciate it. Yeah, thanks for coming by, guys. Not too many of us left, so thanks to the ones who stuck around. Really do appreciate it. And for those of you who are members, hugely appreciate it. If you're not, totally understand, but hey, maybe consider it. And hopefully we'll stream again very soon. Hopefully. So here's Cola again. She's been here the whole time just sleeping. Like, she's been totally happy. She hasn't tried to... She'll let me know if she wants down. She hasn't wanted down, so... She's been happy. Right? You's a good girl. Are you a good girl, Cola? She looks so awkward, her big eyes. It's just like... Where am I? Who am I? Why is this big light looking at us right now? But, yeah. So I'm Josh from 91 Tech. Thank you so much for watching. This is Cola. And we will see you all. Oh, thanks, Enzo. Appreciate it. Caught ya. We will see you all in the next one. That's not actually what I say. That's what it said on the thing. I'll see you next time.